Alright, hello there, I'm ScarecrowJ, and we are back with some more Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Oh man. Alright, let's go on forward, the wine cellar. It's locked and will not open without a key. Okay, let's not go to the wine cellar. That's a good way to start a video. Exciting, I like it. Okay, so is this gonna tell me where it is? Find a key for wine cellar. I guess not. So let's go somewhere else. I guess up here, probably. That figures. Oh, man. Kind of anxious to continue on, because the thing about not remembering how this game goes is I don't remember... Everybody, I think, knows that there's a monster in this game. Like, that chases you around and stuff. I have no fucking clue when that's gonna appear. I'm a little nervous continuing on. I really don't want to run into the monster. So that's archives. What's down here? Okay. Door that isn't ever going to open. Okay. Go to the archives, I guess. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. The other lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I don't like how the first thing I hear is like fucking God, like bugs flying around and shit too. But I don't like it when the first thing I hear when going into a place is fucking movement of something else. God, I think that's like one of the biggest thing that freaks me out while playing horror games is the audio part of it. Like, if you can hear something moving but can't see it, because just hearing it, you know it's fucking there. And that just freaks me out. I don't know why. Because, like, wouldn't that freak you out if, like, if you were, say, in a dark room, like your room, like sleeping, and you woke up and you just heard something walking around in your room that's, like, not supposed to be there? That would freak you the fuck out. And freak me the fuck out, too.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Man, what is it with me and finding or playing games that has some kind of professor or doctor or something going on a dig and finding some kind of like nefarious old gods object? Like the same fucking shit happened in Black Bay Asylum. Like when I was playing through that, and this seems like it's kind of a similar plot. I don't know, maybe Black Bay Asylum, like, well, actually, I don't know which game came first, but maybe one was inspired by the other or something. Because, like, Amnesia, The Dark Descent is, like, the granddad of modern horror games, right? Where's the statue at? Carry that. Fuck, is something actually moving around? Hate that shit. I mean, it didn't respond to that, so maybe I'm... Oh, you can see fucking dust marks too. Fuck, that's fucked up, man. don't like that at all. Not one bit. Hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Huh. Like it stopped raining. It's like oh god. Like a sunny day. That Beatles song. Can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Man, the fact that this is like the stuff inside these ruins are already being described as otherworldly means, or is this gonna be some old god shit? Fucking Cthulhu. Swear to God, everything is always old gods at this point. Not that it's a bad thing. Like I said in my Black Bay Asylum playthrough, old gods are fucking awesome. Like the sickest shit. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I really hope... Fuck, I really hope he's not walking downstairs now, whatever that thing is. Can't tell if he's still upstairs or not. No, I think it's still upstairs. I think I'm good for now. For now. It's locked. Cool. Fun times. Yeah, still upstairs. We're good. Uh-oh. That growl didn't sound like it was upstairs. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Cool, blood drips. Nice. Hissing cockroaches, dude. Oh god. Oh god. It always makes me so fucking nervous. It fucking crashes. It just makes me feel like something's gonna jump out and fucking start chasing after me. Oh no. Okay, let's continue on. Here, I have to leave my light out. I can't fucking see. Oh. That's not good. Oh, nap time.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Interesting. Okay. That's super weird. Yeah, like when it was showing the orb, I think I saw like stars inside the orb itself, which is interesting because he said an alien. I don't know. Maybe he just means alien in like unknown though, not as in, you know, the Greys or whatever. This floor plans. Another room hidden right there, I see.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
That's a little peculiar. So they knew the shadow was coming? The hell? Oh great, someone's on the fucking piano again. Nice. Oh, and they stopped. Fragile but not breakable by hand. You're a liar.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, so there's a secret path in here or something? Won't open it, it's locked. Okay. Hello. Okay. Box. Oh, yep. Oh, okay, I guess I have to read this one. Altstadt in Brenberg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Ostalt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales. There are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid reverence. I can't speak right now. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Is it their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence? What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Astalt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of this time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He missed the notion of ever visiting Astalt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Astalt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 18th or 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Interesting. Maybe Alexander is immortal super being or something, I guess. Okay, so there's a secret in this room. It looks like it has to do with these books. Yeah, definitely hear that. That's not one of them. Hello. There we go. Wine cellar. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. there's something actually moving around this time around. Uh-oh. I can't tell where it is. It's like directly behind me, it feels like. I think it's in the room I was just in. I think it busted down that locked door that was there. I don't want to go out. This is fucked up. I don't think that actually made it move. Okay, maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe it's not actually in this room. No, that door is unlocked now. Okay. Guard and closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. That's always a good way to put it. Human vessels. That's not suspicious at all what you're doing with them. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Interesting. I think I want to go out this way. I just need to leave this place at this point. Imagining it? Not imagining it, but like, is it not actually here? It's upstairs, isn't it? Huh. I'm kind of lost. Out here. Fuck, where am I? Wait, no, I need to like go out there, right? That's the right way. Back to my same place. I don't know if it's just fucking, like, I don't know if it's tricking me or if it's actually out there. I felt like it was actually there, though. Maybe I should probably, like, check visually to see if it's actually there or not, just noise fucking with me. No, that sounds like steps. I don't think that's upstairs anymore. Okay, where the fuck did that chair go? Wait, hold up. Okay, it's still there. I must have kicked it over. Oh, I don't like this at all. This is fucking freaking me out, man. Are we good? Still upstairs? I'm so fucking... We're good. We are good. Fuck this. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's more of the goo. Whatever. God. Okay. Fucking hey. I'm like so tense right now. I don't like that shit. Dario's going kind of slow there. It's just fucking... I don't want to continue. When there's shit like that, I know I'm gonna run into it. Fuck. I don't think it was ever actually there. I think the game was just like tricking me there, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it's good that the game has, you know, that kind of atmosphere that it can make me like, you know, pause up like that. Okay, anyways, it is getting, we're like ending in the same place as last time, as the last episode, but this time we're actually going into the wine cellar next time because we have the fucking key. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead, leave a like and comment. If you want to see more of my stuff, go ahead, subscribe. I do a lot of this. I already have a spooky playlist out there and a few playthroughs done already on YouTube and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm ScarecrowJ, and once again, thanks for watching.